Okay, if I'm going to have a weekend of work with Hannah to show what we've done, because obviously I won't be filming because Hannah doesn't want to be on camera, I'm just doing a before so that we can compare afterwards how much work we've actually done. So we've got this huge pile of sticks here, we've got leaves all over the place as far as, you know, the patio itself is concerned. The bench is there. And then coming round here, there's my steps to sort out. Leaves all over the place, leaves all over the gravel beds and all over the paths. And coming over here, we've got our laurel bush in the corner that's still there. Twigs and sticks all over the place. You can see the height of the bamboo and the height of the bushes next to it. As far as the beds are concerned, nothing much is going to change. So, and obviously the very, very untidy decking with stuff all over it. And although I'm not going to film it, a very untidy shed that hopefully we might be able to do something about, which helps get the stuff off the decking and some of the empty pots out of the way. So that's what it looks like now. Okay, so we moved the bench and tidied that and swept it all off, so that's all nice and tidy now. Nothing wrong with that part. And then the gravel beds have had some of the leaves taken off, not all of them. Paths, I'm talking to the camera, not you. Trying to get in on the act. Paths been cleared, but this is where the most noticeable change is, where everything's been swept up here and tidied back. So those trees are on there for now, just to be out of the way until my next lot of bonsai staging is completed, which once I've got the bags from the front done, I can be cracking on with that. All this has been swept up and tidied. This got trimmed back, so that's now in line with the other bushes around it, and has been taken back off the top of this Californian lilac, which has smashing blooms on when it's its time, which it isn't yet. And then all this corner's been tidied up. So yeah, good job. I can't film the other bit that we've done because Hannah's in it at the moment and she doesn't want to be in the videos, which is fair enough, but you can see the amount of work that's been done. Yeah, nice tidy decking, and the paths have been swept in front of the shed. The shed's been, oh, I can show you the shed. Shed's been tidied. You can get in here now. This is Hannah did all this. Still a bit of clearing up to do on the floor, but things have all been put in shelves so that I can get at them. Most of the stuff's up off the floor. All my pots are now accessible. Yeah, spare heater and humidifier. The random chairs that were around the garden have been stacked up in here out the way. My black tables are in here for now. You know, they're for bonsai later in the year. And we've got a pile of paint tins to go up the tip on one of the trips that I'll have to do. But yeah, so we've got a tidy shed now. That's good. Right, now that the work has finished up in this corner, the bonsai staging got moved to here simply because this part of the garden is now getting some sun for a short amount of time, and that will help bring things back to life. You know, that little bit of warmth and the brightness will start things back into growth, whereas round here in the shade it won't. So that's why they got moved. The laurel got taken down, and the bush that's behind it is unknown. So we've got to wait for that to come into leaf to see what it is, and then decide whether I cut it off or not. And we've got a lot of the leaves off the gravel beds. Can't get them all up. We go around picking up individual leaves and it's not happening. But the paths are clear now, and can get to the shed. And yeah, it's quite a difference if you think, compared to what it was. You know, this is quite sort of tidy now. And the decking's all nice and tidy. The shed's been done. Not that you can see that, and the lady with the camera doesn't go in the shed anyway. And we've tidied up here. That bush got pruned. And back to the edges. And yeah, I'm well pleased. Look how much bigger this bit looks now that that staging's gone. You know, it looks so much bigger, the garden, now it's tidied. So there we go, that's what we've been up to. We've just finished, and now we're going in to have a sit down for a bit, and then I'm cooking us a curry for our unusual Sunday lunch, but I'm getting short of stuff in the freezer, and if I do a big curry and we have one each, there'll be 3 or 4 left for the freezer for future time. So there you go. Now that isn't a proper Sunday chat, but that's what you're getting. And I'll see what I can do for tomorrow. Right, so there we go. It's getting there. It really is feeling like it's we didn't do any of that tall stuff back there, that didn't get touched. And if that doesn't get done by the time the lady comes, quite honestly, I don't care. I think there's a good enough amount been done to show the effort's been put in. So we'll see how we go from there. Right, see you next time.